Elon Musk is doing what would have been unthinkable just a year ago in an absolutely desperate bid to save the world's dumbest vanity project. And of course, here I'm talking about the Cybertruck. So now, faced with production woes, quality control nightmares, and underwhelming sales, and we'll dive into all of that, the company has added its polarizing Cybertruck to a massive sales event, offering a powerful incentive it is historically reserved for its most loyal customers: the ability to transfer your previously purchased $12,000 full self-driving, which is not full self-driving. Please do not put your safety or the safety of your family into the hands of his technology. And it also $12,000, absolutely insane to pay for it. Now, previously, he has not allowed you to transfer it over, but they have to sell these things. They've made a lot of them and they're supposed to be popular. And so now he's letting you do that, giving up $12,000 in addition to the massive incentives they're already providing to buy it, which previously they'd never had to do. So all of this is a representation of the difficult position the Cybertruck and Elon Musk have put Tesla in. But let's talk a little bit about some of the numbers. So in the second quarter of 2025, the most recent that we have data for, Tesla sold just 4,306 Cybertrucks. That is down 50.8% from the number that it had sold in the same period last year. The company's overall US sales fell 12.6% in Q2. So 12.6% in Q2, that's not good. But the Cybertruck fell way, way more. Now, partially that's because it costs more than he said it would, and it costs more than the vast majority of people can afford to spend, even if they can get past its appearance and the fact that it falls apart and can't go through a car wash and can't go off-road and all that other stuff that it can't do. It just costs too much. Now, he had previously estimated that Tesla could sell 250,000 to 500,000 Cybertrucks every year. To be clear, if they're selling 3,500 or so per quarter, you're not gonna get anywhere near, you're not gonna get 10% of the way there. So again, please do not buy stock based on Elon Musk's predictions of how things are gonna go. If you bought stock thinking that he just came out with this Cybertruck, and for some reason I think it looks cool, and now he says it's gonna be the most best-selling car in America, and I'm gonna buy the stock, then you probably played yourself, because it's not even coming close to that. And by the way, they're also putting like up to $10,000 markdowns on it. Again, if you haven't been following Tesla, they never used to do this stuff. This is how bad the Cybertruck is doing. Now, JR, I know that you're a car guy. I don't know if you're a truck guy. Were you surprised that the Cybertruck has been failing to this extent, or what?
A little bit, because living in LA, you see Teslas all over the place. I'm not sure if that's still the case now, John, you have to tell me, but I could see enough people doing it at the time when, of course, maybe in 2022, 23, when he's talking about all these 500,000 trucks that he's looking to sell. I was like, man, that's gonna be an eyesore all over the road when that goes down. But he decided to go ahead and tank his entire company because he's greedy. He already had a good thing going. People largely ignored how horrible of an individual he is and let this whole thing slide, but he couldn't help himself. So, this is just karma. This is credit where credit is due. He and his buddy like to tank their entire lives, but it doesn't matter. They've got billions. It's okay. Who gives a damn? It's the way they generally work this stuff. But when you see these discounts, I think most consumers know this. I'm a frugal shopper, John. So when I see stuff that's discounted already, I'm like, okay, what's wrong with this? Oh wait, this is on sale. This is about to expire, isn't it? Wait a second, there must be some like stitching wrong with this T-shirt because it's in Ross, dress for less. I love Ross.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
And pretty soon you're gonna see Cybertrucks in the front of Ross as like a used car sales lot with a Ross tag in a minute with $10,000, $15,000 off on them. And you can notice right away then, there's something wrong with these trash trucks because they're trying to give them away when before they're hell bent on making as much money as possible off of trash trucks sold at a really high price. So I think people understand that enough, and all these incentives and stuff. I mean, maybe it'll help for a couple people,
Yeah.
But I don't think people really want that ridicule on top of the sale prices.
I know it's tough, especially with all the damage that he's done to his reputation. Look, if you like the Cybertruck and you want to drive it, you can drive it. It's perfectly fine. I don't really care or whatever. I think that what Tesla needed to do was so obvious, even to us non-geniuses. But I love that this is what he put all of the Tesla's eggs in. It's because he's a rich, disconnected person, and so he thinks, yeah, no, you make a ridiculous truck that costs $100,000 or whatever. Everybody loves that, right? And people aren't hurting economically or anything, but he has no idea because he's as far removed from the common man or Tesla potential customers as anyone could possibly be. Yet another reason that he should not be calling the shots at Tesla. Like most CEOs are disconnected and don't really understand things, but almost any of them would be a better pick. Hell, get that astronomer CEO. He's looking for a new job after he got canned. Put him in charge. He can at least talk to his customers. Put out an affordable vehicle. We are begging you.